Hey everybody, Shadok here from SynergisticGaming playing the Guild Wars 2 beta. In this video I will just be showing you some of the different Elementalist skills. Elementalists work a bit differently. You can't swap weapons, and your F key skills are actually attunements for fire, water, air, and earth. They change which type of attacks you have. It all depends on what you're attuned to. So right now I have dual daggers equipped. So with fire, my attacks are Dragon Claw, that's my auto attack. Which basically fling fire in a claw-shaped spread on your foe, and that does quite a bit of damage. Drake's Breath, spray a cone of fire at your foe. Burning Speed, sprint ahead, leaving behind a line of fire that burns. So that will burn the target, and anyone who goes through it will burn. You can shoot arrows through it and they'll be on fire, things like that. Ring of Fire, damage nearby foes in a ring of fire, burning enemies that pass through it. So if anyone comes in this, they get burnt or tries to go out of it. Fire Grab, damage foes in a cone in front of you. So that's cool. Let's do Water Attunement now. So now I have Vapor Blade. I'm just like launching waves. Cone of Cold. It's an icy blast. That's pretty cool. Frozen Burst. Detonate a burst of ice that chills nearby foes. Okay, so Frost Aura. Protect yourself with Frost Armor. And if anyone hits me, then they go under the chilled condition. Now Cleansing Wave, heal yourself and nearby allies, removing a condition. So that heals me and anyone around me. Let's go into Lightning. So we have Lightning Whip. It's pretty much like the name says, it's a whip of lightning. Lightning Touch. Touch someone with lightning, they become more vulnerable. Shocking Aura. So if anyone hits me, they become stunned. Ride the Lightning. So you ride in a straight line. You actually go really far too. Wow. I was all the way over there. That's pretty awesome. Updraft, gains swiftness from a gust of wind that launches nearby foes. So now I'm moving faster. I knock people, I go flying, and I have increased movement speed. So that's definitely an escape sort of thing. Earth Attunement, you have Impale, spear your foes with a giant stone spike. That's your auto attack. So it makes like a spike come out of the ground. Ring of Earth, bleed foes in a ring, so everyone around would be bleeding. Magnetic Grasp, pull yourself to foe. So I can pull myself over to the foe. Earthquake, trigger an earthquake, knocking down foes and dealing massive damage. So that's cool. And then Churning Earth. Hold and release to make the earth churn. So as soon as I let go, boom. It's a pretty cool skill. And now for healing, I have, my healing makes it so every time I cast a spell I'm healed, but if I activate it, then it'll just heal me a set amount of health. While it's recharging though, I won't get that healing from casting spells. That's Signet of Restoration. I have Mist Form, which turns you into mist, makes you invulnerable for 3 seconds, and breaks stuns, so that's good for getting away. Arcane Wave, basically just an attack sort of thing. Conjure Lightning Hammer. So I create a hammer that will like help me fight, and I also have one in my hand. And then Tornado, this is an elite skill. So I turn it into a tornado actually, and anything I hit goes flying. Now that is pretty awesome. And I actually have attacks like Lightning, Dust Tornado, Debris Tornado, where like rocks go flying. So that is definitely a pretty cool skill right there. Most of the other elite skills, I'm just going to back out so I can switch my weapons. Most of the other elite skills are things like summoning, like summon an elemental based on your current attunement, things kind of like that. Yeah. Glyph of Elemental, summon an elemental based on your current attunement. Conjure Fiery Greatsword. Manifest a Fiery Greatsword in your hands and at the target location. When it lands, it damages and burns foes. And then the rest of my elites are all based on race and not on class. So, let's see. Now I'll just put on a staff and show you guys what kind of skills you have with a staff. You don't want to be wielding daggers, or there's also a scepter, but in interest of time, I probably will not go through those. So with fire, you have fireball as your auto attack. So you just launch fireballs. It's lava font, just like an AoE burning damage sort of thing. Flame burst, burn foes at your location or at target location. So like right there was burning. Burning retreat, do a back roll and leave a line of fire. That will burn people. Anyone who goes through that or hits it will be burned. Meteor shower, this is one of the coolest skills, I think. You just make it rain meteors down on the enemies that do big damage. Then let's go to water attunement. You have water blast is your auto attack. You just shoot water. Ice spike. Just drop a big ice spike on the enemy. It does quite a bit of damage. Geyser. Create a geyser that actually heals nearby allies and yourself. Frozen ground. Coat the ground in ice, chilling foes that enter it. So chilling just like slows them down. And it also works with cross-class combos. Healing rain. It's another healing thing. Anyone in this gets some healing. Air attunement, we have chain lightning as our auto attack, and it bounces off of people, as you can see. Lightning surge, you have to charge it up, and then it's an attack that also blinds enemies. Gust, pushes foes backwards, like that. Windborne speed, nearby allies and yourself become faster for a short amount of time. Static field. Creates an electrical field that stuns foes crossing it, so anyone goes in or out of that, they'll be stunned. Now we have Earth. We have Stoning as our auto attack. Launch stones and then cause weakness, which is a condition. Eruption. Shake the ground and damage foes. It's right over there. Magnetic Aura. Reflects projectiles for 5 seconds, so if anyone were to like shoot arrows at me or something, they would go back at them. Unsteady ground, it creates a wall that cripples anyone moving through it. Shockwave, creates a shockwave that bleeds and immobilizes. And so yeah, that pretty much wraps it up for Elementalist skills. They have quite a few skills. You cannot have multiple weapon sets, but I definitely understand that. That would just be unfair considering you have 4 attunements for each weapon set you're using. They definitely have less weapons than a lot of the other classes, but they also pretty much have more skills because of those attunements. They have 4 sets of skills for every weapon set that they can wield. Plus they have their utilities. So yeah, definitely a good class. Just going to Tornado one more time. This is definitely a cool skill. So yeah, if anyone has any questions, feel free to let me know. If you liked what you saw, be sure to comment, rate, and subscribe. Thanks for watching.